Hi Legionnaires, Steve Cox here with you from High Tech Legion. Even while some game developers seem to be ignoring PC gaming, most other companies are really stepping up to bat and providing peripherals for everyone from the most elitist hardcore everyday gamer down to your casual gamers who might game on a weekend or in an afternoon whenever they have their free time. I have with me the Gigabyte Force K7 stealth gaming keyboard. This is a low profile keyboard, 104 keys. The keys are all scissor switches, and it comes in blue, green, and cyan via a switch at the top here. Let's get it to the back and I'll show you some close-ups of the box and we'll get it open and have a better look at it. Alright guys, welcome back. This is the Gigabyte Force K7. It is a stealth gaming keyboard. You can see the box has a really nice graphic of the keyboard, so you'll know what it looks like on the front. Shows in the corner here some of the different colors available. The back of the box shows the hot link function keys, anti-ghosting around the WASD cluster so that primary gaming functions can be maintained while pressing multiple key combinations. Now this is a scissor key structure and not mechanical, and it has the volume control and backlight control. These two wheels at the top of the keyboard that I'll show you once I get in here, both those are very much like mouse wheels, so they'll feel very familiar. Anyway, let's get this box open and take a look at the keyboard itself and see if it comes with anything else. Alright, just a cardboard box wrapped in plastic to keep it nice and clean. Here's the quick start guide that's going to come with it. Alright, it looks like that is all. Alright, that's it. Get a good look at the keyboard real fast, and then we'll get it hooked up and get it running, and we'll take a better look at some of the functions that it has. Right now, let's focus in on this quick start guide. It shows, basic installation. Of course, that's simple enough. Plug the USB cord in. It's going to tell you how to take care of the hot link functions and set those up. It's going to show you the primary anti-ghosting keys, and it shows the function keys, the hot link function keys. It gives some maintenance and some safety advice. So, decent little book. Okay, I've quickly turned all of the other lights down just so you can get an idea of how well illuminated the keyboard is. You can see the backlighting shining through each key pretty nicely. Each key is lit up. One thing I thought could have been different, when you change the colors of the backlighting, the cyan off, the blue color and the green color, the Windows lock, caps lock, number lock, and scroll lock keys all stay blue. It's an attractive blue, but if you're going for green or the cyan, it doesn't really match very well. It matches this blue very nicely, and I actually far prefer the blue, although I think the green is a little more visible. That just a quick overview of just how well it's illuminated. So, alright, this is the Aqua S key test. You can see I'm pressing the WASD space and then the shift. That cluster works well. I can add in the Q, and then as I press other buttons, they no longer work. I can press many buttons in quick succession, and that seems to work well, but then I'll clear it and show. I can press the space and W. Typical gaming functions, I can press those repeatedly and quickly. I can add in numerous other buttons, but here in just a moment, as I begin to press. I believe here I am pressing, yes, see the OL worked, but I'm pressing my palm down against as much as 5 to 8 keys at a time, and the only group that works well is that WASD cluster. My final thoughts on the Gigabyte Force K7 stealth gaming keyboard. It's a really nice keyboard, really great looking, and works really well. There were a few nuances that I had to get used to, and I think most users will have to get used to, with the layout of some of the buttons. The enter key is extra large, the backspace key is kind of small. The other keys that I mentioned along the bottom row near the space bar, those things, just slight differences that, you know, realistically they do make a difference. Other than that, the keyboard is actually really great. I really like the low profile keys. They're very easy to use while typing and while gaming. They perform very well. The anti-ghosting around the WASD cluster, I thought could have been a little more thorough. I show in the Aqua S key test that it works exactly as they say. With WASD, space and the left shift can all be pressed simultaneously along with the Q, but any more than that and it stops reading the key presses. And if you press more than 4 or 5 buttons at a time anywhere else, any macro combinations you might use in games, especially games like RTS or MMO games, you might have some problem. There are no macro functions on the keyboard itself. You do have the function buttons, which allow for easy access to, you know, a home page, Google, Facebook, Twitter, media keys, things like that, which is actually really nice. And once I got used to using it, it was actually really cool to just be able to tap a button quickly and open up something instead of having to go in, click the button with the mouse, type in your search, you know, and go there. It really did save a lot of time over, you know, the couple days that I've been using the keyboard. All that being said, it's a beautiful keyboard and works just exactly like it says it does. And for the price range, I think there are going to be many, many people who opt for a keyboard like this. It's a great keyboard for the price, and I'm going to give it a gold award because of that. So once again, that's Steve Cox signing off. You join us on our forums at www.hightechlegion.com. Follow us over on Twitter and get daily Twitter updates. And you can follow us and like our page on Facebook.